Hello and welcome to United Together, the annual fundraising celebration of the United Methodist Communities Foundation. I'm Gary Engelstad, Director of Transformational Giving at the UMC Foundation. This year, our theme is a very appropriate one as we are having a celebration of service. You know, the word service takes on many different meanings. First and foremost, it reflects the loving and dedicated service that UMC teammates provide on a daily basis for their residents and clients across our 9 communities and homeworks. Service also applies to the tremendous amount of loving volunteer service that takes place at our communities and in the towns and neighborhoods in which they are a part of. And service can also refer to the service that our dedicated business partners provide, many of whom take that dedication to another level by generously supporting our efforts tonight. For over 116 years, United Methodist Communities has been adhering to a basic principle, providing an abundant lifestyle for our seniors. As a faith-based not-for-profit, we have been blessed over those years with much-needed and generous supporters and benefactors who have made our mission possible. We cannot thank them enough. And if you're watching this and learning about us for the first time, we hope that you too will be inspired by what you see and hear tonight to join them by donating to the United Methodist Communities Foundation. During our presentation, you will see on the bottom of the screen how you can do so as well. But now we take time, as we always do at United Methodist Communities, to be joined in prayer, led by Jocelyn Tyree, the Director of Mission and Pastoral Care at our Collingswood community. Here's Jocelyn.
Gracious and glorious God, it is once again that we come before you, thanking you for this time of year where we celebrate all of the ways that you have allowed us to partner and work together with those across the UMC families, friends, and those who support us. We ask that during this time you would bless all of those who contribute to our ministry of love and serving UMC, and that you would pour out your grace amongst all who keep doing the work to be your eyes, your ears, hands, and hearts. We thank you for your provision and that you allow us to have what may be pleasing in the work we do that you keep assigning us. Bless everyone who hears this prayer, and may you be glorified this day for allowing us to have this occasion. In your name we pray, amen.
Now it's my honor and pleasure to introduce the President and Chief Executive Officer of United Methodist Communities, Mark Lenhart.
Hello and welcome to our celebration of service. As I complete my first year as the President and CEO of United Methodist Communities, there is one facet of our operation that has never ceased to amaze me: the caliber of our teammates and their commitment and devotion to our residents, clients, and their fellow team members. At a time when many organizations see their employees leave and move from job to job, it is very telling that so many of our team members have lengthy years of service at our communities. In fact, we have almost 30 teammates who have been compassionately serving at their UMC communities for over 25 years. They enjoy the work that they do. They enjoy the people that they work with, and most of all, they care deeply about our residents. The abundant life that our residents enjoy would not be possible without the deeply ingrained culture of service that exists in all our communities. From frontline teammates who touch our residents' lives in so many ways, to new and aspiring managers, to community leadership, I am so proud to be a part of an organization that espouses such a strong service mindset, which is why we are celebrating it this evening. I'm also immensely proud to lead a non-for-profit organization in United Methodist Communities. At UMC, our focus is on those whom we serve and with whom we serve. And that focus has never been stronger as we have come out of some very challenging years at UMC and across the world. As a not-for-profit, we are blessed with supportive donors who understand and support our mission in such a generous fashion. Just as we have team members who have been with us for decades, we are deeply appreciative of our many donors who have been there for us over the years. These donors include residents, family members, teammates, churches, friends, and as you will see tonight, many of our wonderful business partners. As our needs grow, it is imperative that we expand our network of supporters. We look to you to help us in that effort. No one can convey the true impact of UMC's mission better than you, our dedicated donors, family members, and residents. Thank you for spreading the word about how rewarding it is to support Abundant Life for seniors. Thank you for joining us. Whether you are a longtime donor or a first-time viewer, we welcome you to our family, and you will always be in our prayers. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to the chair of the United Methodist Communities Foundation Board of Trustees, the Reverend Ed Carl.
Dear family and friends of United Methodist Communities, welcome to United Together, a celebration of service. We're excited knowing that the financial support you offer today will be transformative and turn into the work we engage tomorrow on your behalf. As chair of the Foundation Board, where we are constantly strategizing next steps in trying to maintain a financial legacy strong enough to support our mission to offer abundant life to all residents, this special event has become very important to me. This program keeps our United Methodist community needs out in front of everyone who tunes in to the event. We contact businesses who enjoy supporting our mission and are willing to pledge their hard-earned corporate money to support us. And we ask that you and all of our board of directors, staff, and foundation board members kick it up a notch to provide extra giving, enriching the mission we love. Previously known as our United Methodist Communities Philanthropy Team, now appropriately recognized as the team engaging transformational giving opportunities, we are led by Gary Engelstadt, who in my experience is always cultivating and deepening relationships with folks who are looking for ways to be philanthropic with their financial resources. He and the team devote most of their energy and time to communicating with and meeting families and friends of United Methodist Communities, helping turn their desires into direct financial support of our Christ-centered ministries. As we finally seem to be climbing out from under the darkest shadows of COVID-19 and its profound effect on the country, senior housing and care providers realize that even though the state and federal government launched massive efforts to save lives, vaccinate us, and give us detailed medical protocols for staying safe, the loss of the lives of our loved ones, the increased sense of isolation, especially for seniors, and the financial challenges of many senior living care organizations has been profound. At United Methodist Communities, our faith calls us to reimagine all that we do and commit all of our energy to transformational opportunities to change, thrive, and pay it forward. This is one of the primary reasons we come to you this fall, our faithful donors, asking you to bolster us financially and surround us with your prayers. We are asking for your partnership in sharing the good news of United Methodist Communities ministry and expanding our circle of financial supporters. Please share this program with your friends and family. Come visit our communities and see the impact of your generosity firsthand. Your support energizes our mission and ministries with gratitude, and it fills our hearts with hope. On behalf of the United Methodist Communities Foundation Board, I cannot thank you enough for all you're doing. Because you have entered into our virtual event on your screen right now, we know you are already engaged and anticipating a great time. Now it's time for me to stop talking and all of us to start giving. Let's get this party started. Take it away, Gary.
Thanks, Ed. So tonight we're going to take all of you on a journey of our communities so that you have a chance to meet some of our teammates that we are very proud of. We think that you will see why we are celebrating service this evening. Our first stop will be in Cape May County, just 5 blocks from the famous Ocean City Boardwalk, United Methodist Communities at the Shores.
It's a pleasure for me working here at the Shores because I find it real joy. I find it real pleasure working within the environment. And I want to thank God for me being here, even so for the residents who are here.
I love having a few moments to sit with a resident and hear whatever stories they have to tell me, from them growing up to their married life. Just, they have wonderful stories, and I love to get to have a moment to sit and listen to them.
Well, the most enjoyable thing that I love is it's about the activities that we're having here. You know, when I said it's about the activities, it's like getting to know them well by the activities we may be having, seeing them doing things, you know, they're seeing us doing things and making us more recognized. Because even to the church that going on right now that we have in the building here, we have a church that's going on every Sunday. You know, they ask me sometimes, they invite me sometimes to be in the present to sing. And mind you, my voice is not what I think it should be, but they just love it all. So that's the reason for me being here.
It started as I needed a second job. That's 27 years ago. And I took a job in the evenings at a nursing home. And once I was there, I realized it encompassed so many things that I was interested in. And within 2 years of starting, I went back to school and I became the director. And I found my home at the Shores, like I said, almost 14 years ago. When I walked in here to talk to the executive director, I knew I was home. This is where I wanted to be. I just felt like it was the right fit. And this is Melly, who's hiding. This is Melly. She's 4 years old. She's our therapy dog. Melly visits throughout our community, so she's able to go out and mingle with residents and sit with them. But she's a huge part of our community here at Shores.
I feel like I'm working with my brothers and sisters. We're one big family.
We try to think of, better ways to do things and new programs, and for the, that can better enrich the residents' lives.
And that's my goal, to reach out to everyone, making sure that they're having their supplies, making sure that the rooms are getting done the way it's supposed to be done. Because if there's anything, yes, they will call, they will find out who they can talk with, and I'm always available myself.
United Methodist Communities has built 5 communities throughout the state to serve senior men and women who qualify under the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development income limits. These communities are Wesley by the Bay in Ocean City, Bishop Taylor in East Orange, Covenant Place in Plainfield, Pine Ridge in Montclair, and the Wesleyan in Red Bank. And from the Wesleyan, here is India Santos, the housing administrator with 20 years of service.
My name is India Santos. I am a housing administrator, and I have been working with United Methodist Communities for almost 20 years. I did not aspire to work in senior living in my youth. I wouldn't say that it just kind of found me. And I believe God puts us where we need to be. And with the gifts that He has blessed me with, I've been placed in this position to provide this particular service. I've had the opportunity and the privilege to be able to work at 4 of our housing communities. We have 5, and it's been a huge blessing to be able to work with a number of associates. Learning different people and getting to know different people. I've also been able to meet a number of residents at each location and been able to provide services, at each community. So it's been really a good experience. Residents come with just a huge amount of wisdom and experience, and I just enjoy interacting with them on a day-to-day basis. Service to me means an extension of ourselves to aid another person. So like we've all come here to basically share our gifts. And I feel that, the best thing we can do while we are here is definitely share those gifts with others to provide, service to them, to be helpful to them in any way that we can. I take a lot of pride in working with UMC. I always have said and to this day feel that UMC is truly a Class A act in the industry of senior living. And just the fact, of being here this long, I never thought that I would be with UMC this long. But, I think that just taking pride in our mission, in our values that, we stand by as an organization, allows the residents, to feel more comfortable and, to be more appreciative and to take pride in where they live just the same, because they know that people like myself and my colleagues, that we are taking pride in what we do. And we're providing the best care and service that we can on a day-to-day basis. And I think that allows them to have a sense of gratitude, for where they live. UMC is great, and I hope that, it's an organization that will be just providing services for seniors, for many, many years to come.
Let's head off to Camden County, where our Collingswood community provides abundant living for seniors, right there on Haddon Avenue in downtown Collingswood. Say hello to some of our Collingswood team.
Service to me is accommodating to my residents, accommodating their wants and their needs, and providing that to the best of my ability that I can, and make sure they're happy and get what they need.
It's rewarding. I think you go home, I know I do, I go home every day and I feel like I've done something good.
Just working as a team, doing everything we possibly can to make the lives of our residents better, like making sure we're all doing our part, we're all, just trying to give them the fullest life that they deserve, treating them with respect, just every day showing up, knowing that, your job is to make people's lives better, have that same goal in mind.
Helping them, perform their daily task and making them as happy as they can be.
What I've appreciated the most working directly with residents is their stories and things that people tell you. My grandmother, whenever I lived with her, used to tell me funny stories and things about her life growing up. And I find you can learn a lot from people just listening to their stories.
I think assisting other people, finding needs. If they need something, I can help them out with the residents. I think that's basically it, just helping people out that need some assistance.
I think it's amazing. I love them and they love me, and it really helps me learn that I can put a smile on people's faces when I joke around with them, and I just ask them about their lives and how are they, and if they're having like a bad day, I try to just speak with them while I'm serving them, to try and just cheer them up, and they seem to really appreciate that, and I love that.
I think one of the coolest things is our community life program, because a lot of the staff, the associates, and the leadership team will come out for programs that we have, whether it's happy hour or whether it's a music program or some type of speaker or event. A lot of people will come out to it. So it's a time whenever people can get together and join together to celebrate.
The way I feel is like when I go in their rooms or something, when they snipe they down, I talk to them to brighten up their day. I open up the curtains. I don't open them all the way up, but I open them halfway. And I introduce myself, but they all know me now. So, But it's like I just brighten up their day, and they brighten up my day too. Because I talk to some of them, they just want to have somebody to talk to. So I like it. I get along with them good.
I enjoy taking 15 minutes of my day and having a conversation with one of the residents and getting to know a little bit more about them. It gives me the opportunity to find volunteers that can assist with any needs that they may have. So it's a rewarding experience.
I'm not just a nurse, I'm a little bit of everything, honestly. So if something needs to be done, I always pretty much jump in, whether it be housekeeping, whether it be something that's even maintenance related, I'll try it. You know, if it's something that just needs to be fixed, all right, let me see. You know, if it's
to meet people where they are, and especially in our communities, to try to have people live their best lives, to have people live the lives that they want to live. And especially as the generations get older and older, people my age are going to really want to be living the kind of life they want to live, directed by themselves. And I think we're really, really trying to do that here. We're trying to have it be really resident directed, not just resident centered, but resident directed. And I think that's what people are really going to want. And I think that's what we're really trying to do. And I think that's what service really is about.
It means a lot. We do a good deed here, taking care of the residents and making sure they're safe and happy, and it means a lot.
It's like your work ethic and is what you do and how you do it. You know, because if you make things hard, it's going to be hard. But you come in the building, you do what you need to do, you interact with the residents, and your day will go by. Yep, and put a smile on their face. Make sure that they have a smile on their face. Yeah.
Now we're going to take a few minutes to thank our many sponsors who have so generously come forward to support our fundraising efforts. Needless to say, we are extremely grateful for their support and for the wonderful services that they provide for our communities. At the above and beyond level, Hawks & Company, Sodexo, Lockton. At the platinum level, Sweetwater Construction. The diamond level, Baker Tilly, PNC Health, and a special friend. At the emerald level, Esposito, Kiker & Associates, Goldfine & Joseph, New Age, Perkins Eastman, and MERS. At the ruby level, Video Crew, All County Exteriors, McCarter & English, Green Oak Consulting, Holman Foundation, Initial Impact, Masterpiece Marketing, Provident Bank, Thrivent Design, UFCW Local 152. And at the Sapphire level, Todd and Tammy Moreland, Joanne Deal, and a special thank you to Linda Daria. At the top of that list was Sodexo. Sodexo is our dining services partner, and we are very proud that they too have long-serving employees at our community. Here's Stacy DiNardo from the Collingswood community.
My name is Stacy DiNardo, and I've been at Collingswood for 6 years. I'm the Director of Dining Services, so I oversee the whole department. My team is an extended family to me. I've been with most of them since the very beginning, so we are very close, and they'll do anything for me. I love coming in. I love the residents. I have a great group of residents, some closer than others, but they make it worth coming into work and just helping them. This is their home, so I like making it feel like their home. It's a pleasure. I've had jobs that were just jobs. This is different. It feels, like I said before, it's more like a family than a job. There are two residents that I've become close to because they're down to earth. They act very similar to my own grandmother. So I get to go and talk to them about their lives and see how they're doing, and they do the same thing. They ask me questions about my children, so they're just pretty much an extended family to me. The more you listen to your team, the better things are in your department because they trust you. They trust that you're going to listen to them and use their ideas, just not bark orders and make them do things that aren't easy for them or go with the job that they're doing. I like it a lot. I really do. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now.
Our next stop is in Gloucester County, where our Pittman community has been for the last 50 years. Here are a few of our incredible teammates.
I think we provide a great service to everybody, not just the residents, to each other as a team.
When I got married in 1992, I had 26 residents come to my church wedding, and I had 3 come to the hall, to the event, to the party and what's going on. I had 3 residents come, and that was the best thing that ever happened to me, having all those residents there and seeing all their happy faces.
They're fantastic. I mean, when you get to know them and you get to know their personalities and they get to know yours through time. Like I said, I did 17 years in maintenance, so 17 years of helping them, put furniture together or hang pictures or just sit and talk to. Sometimes you see them and they look sad, and then they want to sit and talk, and you have that conversation and you learn them. It's the best. And then sometimes they floor you, with just an off-the-wall comment that you'd never expect, and they make you laugh. They're the best.
I believe that the service that we provide here, there is compassion. Everybody in every department, we show our residents compassion, we show them love. We are one big family here. I working with the employees, everybody, we're just one group. So when you're away from your family, come to work and you're with your other family. So it makes your days pass and you want to come to work and you want to spread the love with your residents and the compassion with your coworkers also.
I came over here for a change of pace and realized this is a really nice facility. It's very, very family oriented. There's more of a one-on-one. People look out for each other. People know each other. People in management know all the residents. And it's just a warm, cozy, friendly atmosphere rather than being in sort of like a big corporate type of world. So nice being working for a nonprofit agency.
It's amazing. I love working with my fellow teammates and I love the residents, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I just love working here. This is a really nice atmosphere to be, and I recommend anybody to come work here because this is a really nice place to work.
I enjoy working here. I hope that more people learn about the services that UMC provides and that they would become a part of our family also.
It's a great place to work. Yeah, and when I drive home, I always know that I've done the best I could to help our residents, and it makes me feel good.
Currently, I'm friends with a lot of really nice residents, so I love working here. And my wife's father currently lives here, and he lives in the healthcare section, and he's getting great care too. He's you don't realize how much care the A's and the nurses give until you have a family member living here.
Our shift is strictly a family. We just brought our nurse back. She was out for like 4 or 5 weeks, and we have signs and balloons hanging up and got a little lunch because we missed her so. Yeah, we really are like a little family.
It's just an outpour from your heart of love. There's just love all around, whether you're dealing with our dietary or activities or administrative services. Everybody cares, and there's just an outpour of love, which is a great atmosphere for any elder to be in.
It's a family here. It's not an assisted living home or healthcare. We're all a family, and like I said, we share and care for each other.
For many seniors, there is a natural desire to stay in their home. And if care is needed, UMC Homeworks can provide that home health care. At UMC Homeworks, your entire physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being is of concern to us. Homeworks is one of the only home health care agencies in the state to offer pastoral care and counseling to seniors of any and all faiths. We understand the deep connection between all parts of the human experience, and it is our desire to make a difference in the lives of seniors in every way possible. Representing our UMC Homeworks team, the director, Tara Tilden.
My name is Tara Tilden. I'm the director of Homeworks. I've been at United Methodist Communities now for almost 4 years. So I've always worked in home care, over 20 years now. I was impressed with UMC, with the care that they have for their residents and for their clients, and how they work well as a team. And we all work for the greater good of providing services for our elderly population. I think I probably get the greatest satisfaction at seeing the clients and the services that the caregivers provide and how much it helps them. We really look forward to providing services for our clients out in the communities, giving them the ability to stay home and age in place at home for those who choose to. I would say probably the biggest thing for me was the support. Probably support most of all. I've worked in quite a few places where I didn't feel like you were supported and looked at as a teammate in the organization. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that I like about UMC. There's always support. You know, if we have questions, there's always someone there to answer our questions. So I think that's probably the biggest thing that I like about UMC. I would say service means to me more of being able to provide services for those that are in need, for our elderly population that we have, not only with our facility, but also within the communities, offering services that some people may not know that we have. I think that's the biggest thing to me when I say service, or what service means to me as a person.
Our last stop on our journey takes us to Sussex County in northwest New Jersey, where just off Route 206 is our Bristol Glen community. Let's meet some of the Bristol Glen team.
I absolutely enjoy coming to work and being with the residents. They are always first and foremost in my mind. I enjoy challenging them. Obviously, having a smile or just a conversation with them is wonderful. But I enjoy getting someone in here to work with them to expand their mind and goals and keep them stimulated. But they are part of my family at this point.
The level of compassion and caring that my team exhibits every single day is kind of what sticks out in my mind as how we operate.
Connecting the generations and helping them live their best life by whatever their needs may be. When people come in, I have I'm fortunate enough to meet them, ask them what they love to do. I meet their family members. I've been here for 20 years, and when I go to stores and things like that, I actually make so many connections with family members and residents here and generations, and it's like a family here for me. I love what I do.
The residents here really care about like the younger staff and everyone, like what's going on in their lives. They love to hear what you're doing, have conversations about that. And then I liked coming to see all the kids my age too. It was a really great staff to work with.
I'm here for the residents. I'm here to whatever I can help them with to do, you know, whether it be help them with accounts for the hairdresser, or if they had questions on bills, or if they needed a push somewhere. You know, it's just interacting with them.
I just love helping them live their best life at any age, and their family members as well.
Everything we do at UMC is for the residents.
Service is giving of yourself, and for doing it for reasons that don't necessarily benefit you as an individual. It benefits others as a whole. Giving to a single resident or a group of residents or the community as a whole. Service is what this place is all about.
I really enjoy my teammates here. We're like one big family. We work together very well, and we are definitely a team. This Bristol Glen is my other family. Like being here for 20 years, you build so much connection and you build so much rapport with all your teammates. So I'm really blessed that I'm able to be part of this for so many years. It's really made an impact on my life.
I think a lot of things that happen in our organization couldn't happen without the foundation. The fact that people want to give to our organization to support the residents who live here future residents that live here. A lot of times the gifts that are given don't support the loved ones that they have here now. They support future loved ones. So to have the foresight and the ability to give to an organization like ours is a gift that we can't measure. So I'm very, very grateful for the foundation and the partnership that we have with the communities and the residents and their families.
We would also like to recognize some of our home office staff.
Barbara's work ethic often goes unnoticed. Many of her duties require daily review. Recently, as she was preparing for her vacation, she decided it would be better to continue her daily cash review herself. Even though her teammates fully support her while away, she knows her knowledge and experience can identify anything out of the ordinary quickly. This is just one of the many times Barbara has gone above and beyond to make sure what others rely on her for continue behind the scenes. Barbara is a great team player. Her efforts make our team stronger.
Missy Mylock is the Accounts Payable Associate for UMC and has been here for 36 years. She was originally hired in 1987 at Clara Swain Manor in Ocean Grove as a receptionist. She then transferred to the Finance Department in the Home Office in 1990. Not everybody gets to see the work that Missy does every day, but she is behind the scenes managing the payables of the vendors for all of UMC's entities. She has an amazing work ethic and is able to keep all of our vendors happy, which leads to things running much smoother for all of our communities. Missy has some family connections at UMC, as both of her parents have worked for UMC, and she also met her husband Steve, who was a vendor for UMC while she was working at Clara Swain. Missy has 2 sons, Josh and Adam, and 2 grandchildren, Poppy and William. She's also a loving mom to her French Bulldog, Scout.
It's so wonderful to hear all of the great words from our dedicated teammates. But how about the people they impact on a daily basis? Let's check in with a few of our residents from around UMC as they tell us more about the amazing service these teammates provide.
Well, I enjoy meeting, being with a lot of people. I was living at home alone, and then when I came here, it was very easy to make friends, and everyone was helpful and kind, and everywhere I went, somebody, if I needed help, they were there to help me.
It's what you make of it. You can sit in your room and pine away and be miserable, or you can get out and they have a million activities. Every day they have different activities if you want to get into them. So it's up to the individual.
Well, I'm happy that they have so many things for us to do. I don't go to everything, but it's here and people have the chance to get out. We have concerts, we have games, we have visiting dogs even. All kinds of programs, and it's a good variety.
Everybody seems to be nice, treat you good. The meals are good, and I enjoy being outside though.
I like the servers in the dining room. They're very, very kind and very patient. I know it's hard to do with older people, but they are all very kind, and they wait and they give you time to get your thoughts together and order what you would like.
Well, food, okay, 3 meals a day is very important. And socializing, I guess that's my second best thing. I'm trying to get into as I had a couple of bad experiences with my health while I've been here, but that seems to be I'm seems to be getting a lot better from all those ailments. And right now, as best I can, I try to get into social activities. I got into a very good exercise class. I go 3 days a week exercising. I went to a few pizza parties that we've had, and I guess I guess socializing and eating and knowing that there's a good staff of people that I can depend on when I need them. That's what more could a guy ask for? I've had a very positive experience here.
Wasn't it great to hear from some of our residents as well? Now you can see why we can't wait to go to work every day. So as we come to the end of our tour of United Methodist Communities, we also take the time to reflect on how appreciative we are of our generous donors. As a faith-based not-for-profit, we are very dedicated to our residents and teammates and do whatever we can through the dollars collected to support those in need as best we can. To our donors, which incredibly includes many of our teammates, our deepest thanks for your support. We welcome and appreciate new donors and hope those watching will join our donor team. From all of us at United Methodist Communities, we hope you have enjoyed our celebration of service. Thank you and good night.